putting an end to identity politics. This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Another big story. This is huge. Loathsome human, idiot, and talk of Watergate. We now know exactly what was in those anti-Trump texts sent by the FBI agent who has kicked off Robert Mueller's Russia probe. And it's not pretty. In fact, some of it, we can't even share some of it for you on morning TV. It's that bad. Griff Jenkins is live from our D.C. bureau with the stunning new text messages that have been obtained by Fox News. Griff, I couldn't stop going through these this morning. It's crazy.
Stunning indeed. Good morning, Heather. These obtained by Fox News between two FBI agents assigned to the Russia probe, Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. It led Special Counsel Robert Mueller to remove Strzok from the investigation, and the language is at times profane and not for morning television, as you say. And this is all, Heather, going to fuel the narrative that the investigation is tainted. Now, let's just start with March 4th last year. Page, God, Trump is a loathsome human. Strzok, yet he may win. Good for Hillary. It is. Would be a worse president than Cruz? Page, Trump? Yes, I think so. I'm not sure. Strzok, oh my God, he's an idiot. In this, Strzok, God, Hillary should win 100 million to 0. Page, I know. Now, remember, all of this has taken place while Strzok is an integral part of the FBI's investigation into Hillary Clinton's emails. He was the one credited with changing the wording in then FBI Director James Comey's assessment from grossly negligent to extremely careful. A month later, Page appears to acknowledge that they're doing something they shouldn't. Look at this. Page, so look, you say we text on that phone when we talk about Hillary because it can't be traced. Now later, by October, after candidate Trump has gotten the nomination, Strzok's deeply felt bias reaches new heights. Here on the 20th of October, I am riled up, Strzok says. Trump is an expletive idiot, is unable to provide a coherent answer. That same day, in all caps, that's shouting across texting, can't pull away what the expletive happened to our country. The reaction from the White House, Heather, has been stern. Here's what one of the president's personal attorneys, Jay Sekulow, said to Hannity last night.
The conflicts of interest inside the FBI and Department of Justice as to this Fusion GPS matter is breathtaking in scope.
Now, there is also this November text exchange, which perhaps shows a little bit of the thinking of from Strzok. Strzok writing, quote, bought all the president's men, figured I needed to brush up on Watergate. Page, my God, Sessions for DOD or OJ. Attorney General, that is. Strzok, Attorney General. Page, good God. Now, the revelations are highly significant, Heather, because the Deputy Attorney General, Rod Rosenstein, is expected to testify before a House Oversight Committee today. Rosenstein is the one who appointed Mueller in the first place. And if that wasn't enough for you, this also comes as the president's son, Donald Trump Jr., is calling for an investigation before he is interviewed by the Senate Intelligence Committee today behind closed doors. So it is certainly an understatement to say that this is a stunning development.
Oh, what a tangled web. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson. That was Griff Jenkins on Fox News reading the litany of things that are happening with these FBI guys. And boy, it's ugly over there, isn't it? Text messages between Peter Strzok and Lisa Page in 2016. And I think it took Freedom of Information to get this stuff. They called Donald Trump a loathsome human and an idiot. And what's funny, if you look at the Twitter feeds of the leftists, you know what they say? They say things like, well, just because they have opinions that differ from yours, that doesn't mean they can't be objective during the FBI investigation. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what these leftist clowns would be saying if the shoe were on the other foot, right? If we were investigating Hillary Clinton and a bunch of partisan Republicans were saying, she's a loathsome person, she's an idiot, she should be arrested. And it goes on. I mean, they're horrible. Griff Jenkins says, we can't say them on the air. You can't. They're full of expletives. I mean, well, you could say them. You know, that you just have to clean them up a little bit. Quite a bit, in fact. I didn't even print them out because it was like, why bother? The bigger issue is not so much that, oh, they said this or that. Seriously, would you not vote Democrat? I don't know. I suppose Hillary. I would vote D. Page affirmed. God, Trump is a loathsome human. Yeah, he may win. Good for Hillary. Later the same day, OMG, Trump's an idiot. He's awful. America will get what the voting public deserves. That's what I'm afraid of. Later that day, okay, I may vote for Trump. What? Page answered. Poor Kasich. He's the only sensible man up there. And then they go on to imply that we might have to do something. Let's pull it offline. They're not going to be able to read these texts, are they? Man, Mueller, you got some work to do here. I'm not going to try to get all up in Mueller's business, but I mean, come on. We got cheating going on. They even, I'm not going to get into is this election fixed or whatever with Alabama, but, as I sat there watching the election in my chair, naked under my robe, yeah, and now I'm bothered that you people are thinking about me being naked under my robe. You disgust me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. As I sat there watching the Alabama election naked under my robe, and, I noticed that the gap started closing between Moore and Jones, I was thinking to myself, okay, they, you got the black folks out voting and all that, but then they said 92% of Democrats voted. And I'm going, 92% of Democrats voted in a special election? Wow. That sounds like Russian collusion, if you ask me. So we're supposed to believe it was legit. Look, our guy lost. Well, maybe he was your guy. The Republican dude lost. Anybody that's against the Democrats, I'm for. So he lost, and I take my lumps. Obama won. We took our lumps. And then what happened? Nanny, nanny, boo-boo. November 8th, 2016. Democrats had to go into counseling. Madder than a mule chewing bumblebees. You know what I'm saying? Just mad. It was funny to watch them. They want me to be concerned. I'm not concerned about them. Told you guys the other day. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, man. So we got all these texts. People going against the president before he was president, during president. Peter Strzok, central to the thing. We got people planted over at Fusion GPS, the wife, who, by the way, looked like a dude. The wife of some Asian guy. Maybe he couldn't see her all the way. Oh, yeah, he went there. He did. He went there. So, I don't know, but it looks like a dude. She's a very unattractive woman. She's working over at Fusion GPS. Fake dossier being put together. You got all the story. But no harm, no foul. And so they said, Jay Sekulow, who's Donald Trump's attorney, they said, well, Trump's demanding his step down. And Jay Sekulow said, we have demanded no such thing. The left is pretending that we demanded that. He came out and says, we've never said that. Leave him there. I told you guys, Trump's smart like a fox. No. Let Mueller continue to do his job. Because you know what the left will never be able to say? Oh, he fired Mueller, and then that's when they started, fixing the deal. Nope. Mueller is going to have to show the people just how corrupt things are. And don't think for 1 second, people, that Donald Trump and that team doesn't already know, that they don't have the answers. You think Sekulow's dumb attorney? Sekulow is saying, you continue doing what you're doing. We've got the evidence, and we're going to then expose you for being a fraud. Don't try to pull that on us. I'm anxious to see how this all shakes out. This is getting good. I want you to ask yourself this question. You're a leftist, and you see everything that's come up now. Mueller's tied to Fusion and all this stuff. We got Republicans working with the Democrats to strategize against Trump. Now, they're supposed to be hunting Russians. We're hunting Russians, but none of it's going to the Russians. And we got all this stuff going on. And then we find out the FBI, the special investigative team, has been stacked with people that love Hillary, donated to her, support her fully, hate Donald Trump, don't want to see him as president, and all they keep doing is circling back in on themselves. What's a Democrat? When does the light come on? I don't know what gets in the mind of a Democrat. It's a dangerous place to be. Now, I can be there. I'm a professional, but most of you stay away. But what do you think most of these Democrats, many of these Democrats are saying? The blue-collar Democrats, they're going, our party's crooked.
He won't stop until he's the top-rated radio talk show host in America.
What kind of weird competitive freak are you?
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.